Hey everybody, welcome to From Struggle to Strength channel. Let's talk about something real for a moment. Let's be honest, single parenting can feel isolating. You might think, I have to do this all on my own. But the truth is, you don't. You were never meant to do this alone. Today, I'll show you how to build a strong support system, even if you feel like you have no one to turn to. Let's get into it. You know, when I was a single mom, raising my sweet Stedman, it was one of the most challenging yet rewarding experiences of my life. Every day was a new adventure, filled with both joy and struggle. There were days I felt like I was carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. The endless responsibilities, the constant worry, and the sheer exhaustion could be overwhelming. And I know so many of you watching this right now, you feel the exact same way. It's a universal experience for single parents, and it's okay to acknowledge that it's tough. You get up every morning, you put on your brave face, and you tackle the day head on. From the moment you wake up, your mind is racing with the tasks ahead. You pour every ounce of your being into caring for your children, making sure they have everything they need, from breakfast to bedtime stories. And sometimes, it feels like there's nothing left for you. By the end of the day, you're drained, both physically and emotionally. But here's the thing, we were never meant to raise children alone. The idea of a solitary parent doing it all is a modern myth. We are wired for connection, for community, for that village to help us raise our children. It's in our DNA to seek out and rely on others. Having a support system isn't a luxury, my friends. It's a necessity. It's not just about having someone to babysit or help with chores. It's like oxygen, like water, it's essential for your well-being as a parent and for your child's well-being too. It's about emotional support, understanding, and shared experiences. When you have people you can lean on, people who get it, people who can offer a helping hand or a listening ear, it changes everything. It lightens the load and makes the journey more bearable. It reduces your stress, it prevents burnout. It gives you the strength to keep going, even when things get tough. It allows you to recharge and come back stronger. And you know what? It benefits your children too. They thrive when they see their parents supported and happy. They see you taking care of yourself. They see you reaching out for help when you need it. And it teaches them that it's okay to ask for help, that they don't have to go through life alone either. It sets a powerful example for them. So if you're feeling alone in this journey, if you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, know this, you don't have to. You are not alone, and you don't have to do it all by yourself. There are people who care, people who want to help, you just have to let them in. Open your heart, reach out, and embrace the support that's available to you. It can make all the difference in the world. Now you might be thinking, Oprah, easier said than done. I don't have family nearby, or I don't know anyone I can rely on. And believe me, I hear you. I've been there. It can feel incredibly isolating when you don't have a built-in support system. But I want you to know that support is out there. You just have to know where to look. It might not always be obvious, but it's there. First and foremost, don't be afraid to look within your existing circles. Sometimes, the people we see every day can be our greatest allies. Maybe it's a neighbor you trust, a fellow parent from your child's school, or a colleague who's also juggling parenthood. These connections can be a lifeline. You might be surprised by the support you find in the most unexpected places. Sometimes just reaching out and starting a conversation can open doors you never knew existed. Sometimes a listening ear or a helping hand is closer than you think. It could be someone who's been through a similar experience and understands exactly what you're going through. And then there's the power of community. Communities can be incredibly supportive and provide a sense of belonging. Think about the things you're passionate about, the activities you enjoy. Engaging in these activities can lead to meaningful connections. Are there groups or classes you can join where you can connect with like-minded people? These shared interests can be the foundation for strong, supportive relationships. Maybe it's a book club, a fitness class, a volunteer organization, or even an online forum for single parents. The internet can be a powerful tool for finding support. When you share common interests, it naturally creates a foundation for connection and support. These bonds can be incredibly strong and long-lasting, and sometimes the most powerful support comes from those who truly understand what you're going through. Shared experiences can create deep empathy and understanding. Look for single-parent support groups in your area. These groups are specifically designed to provide the kind of support you need. These groups provide a safe and understanding space to share your experiences, seek advice, and connect with others who get it. They can be a source of strength and comfort. Chapter 3: How to Ask for Help. This is a big one, and I know it can be hard. Asking for help can feel daunting, especially when you're used to handling everything on your own. Many single parents struggle with asking for help because they don't want to feel like a burden. They worry about imposing on others or being seen as incapable. But let me tell you something. Asking for help isn't weakness. It's wisdom. It shows that you understand your limits and are willing to reach out for support when needed. The right people want to help, but they won't know unless you ask. Often, friends and family are more than willing to lend a hand, but they might not realize you need assistance. Start by shifting your perspective on asking for help. Think of it as an opportunity to strengthen your relationships and build a support network. It's not about burdening others. It's about allowing them to be there for you, just as you would be there for them in their time of need, just like you would be there for them. Helping each other creates a sense of community and mutual support. It's about recognizing that we all need a little help sometimes, and there's strength in vulnerability. Admitting you need help can be a powerful step towards personal growth and resilience. When you're ready to reach out, be specific about what you need. Clear communication can make it easier for others to understand how they can assist you. Instead of a general, "I need help," try something like, "Would you be able to watch the kids for an hour on Tuesday afternoon so I can go to a doctor's appointment?" This gives the person a clear idea of how they can support you. Or, "I'm feeling overwhelmed with work and housework. Would you be willing to lend a hand with dinner one night this week?" Specific requests are often easier for people to respond to. Remember, people are often more willing to help when they know exactly what they can do. It takes the guesswork out of the equation and makes it easier for them to say yes. And don't underestimate the power of small asks. Even minor assistance can have a significant impact on your day-to-day life. Even something as simple as a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on can make a world of difference. Emotional support is just as important as practical help. And finally, be open to receiving help in different forms. Sometimes support comes in unexpected ways. It might not always look the way you expect it to. Maybe it's a friend offering to pick up your groceries, a neighbor bringing over a meal, or a family member offering words of encouragement. Maybe it's a friend offering to pick up your groceries, a neighbor bringing over a meal, or a family member offering words of encouragement. These gestures, big or small, can lighten your load. Be open to receiving support in whatever form it takes, and remember to express your gratitude. A simple thank you can go a long way in showing appreciation and encouraging continued support. You know, when I look back on my journey as a single parent, I realize that the greatest lesson I learned was the power of connection. No one should parent alone. Build your support system step by step, and you'll find that life becomes so much easier. This was step 2 of my single parent success blueprint. In step 3, we talk about finances, how to budget, save, and make money as a single parent. So hit subscribe and let's keep growing together. Did this help? Drop a handshake emoji in the comments if you're ready to build your support system. Watch the next step in the playlist, Managing Finances as a Single Parent.